Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am so apologetic that I am so late. 6 minutes almost. But y'all are late too. You're late all the time. Some of you don't get in here till you're popping in here real early tonight. Um, Needless to say, it has been a hectic fucking day, and I'm gonna build all this as we go. I meant to open up with kind of what the meme of the show was about, but goddamn, I think we might even have news that might be slightly bigger than that. Um, am I having a heart attack? Hmm. I know there's a lot of people out there wishing. That don't feel right. Mm. Mm. Well, as they show, oh shit, heart attack and a stroke. As they show, as they say, the show must go on, and something ain't right. It's karma rearing its ugly head, folks. Have the trolls finally got their wish? Something ain't right. Oh, hang on. That's good. I haven't felt right for a little bit today. All right. Well, if I bear with me, bear with me. It would serve me right, wouldn't it? All the horrible I've done in my life. All right. Um, just something didn't feel right. I mean, at the stroke of that's a bad word. At the stroke of starting the show, if you need to chill and take come go chill, take. I know. It's just a pain in the left side that as soon as the show started. Um, no, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Um, just something didn't feel right. Just bear with me a second. When I started slurring my words, that's when I really got worried. But I think I'm all right. And no, I ain't working anybody. Um, God, I mean, it was right when the fucking show started. And no, because I got a lot of shit I want to talk about. I just want to make sure I'm going to be okay to talk about it. That's in a color with these blue blockers on. I can't see. I think I'm going to be all right. But no, please don't call my son. I don't want to panic him over nothing. Um, just something didn't feel right. And then when I slurred my words at the same time, shit didn't feel right. That was concerning. I think I think I'm coming on. I have felt that pain before. I haven't felt it often. And I don't ever recall slurring my words after that feeling. That's what's, I mean, shit. With everything that's happened to people close to me and what's going on with Jerry, um, it's a little scary. But yeah, I think I'm all right. I think I'm all right. Um, if I start slurring my words again real bad, then I guess somebody can get a hold of my son. But let's hold off on that. I don't want to panic him over. As a matter of fact, he's not home tonight anyway. I don't even know how anybody would find him. So no, that's the good sign. There's no numbness. Oh fuck. There's no numbness and no tingling. Now, if you're slurring your words, do you know it? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. And just hang in there, everybody. Just hang in there. And no, I ain't working nobody. This ain't funny shit. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to you guys. I'll work you, but not over this. Oh, just bear with me. Just bear with me. I'm more concerned about the slurring of the words. But I didn't get my nap today. But I always said I either wanted to die at the broadcast booth or the podcast desk. Sometimes be careful what you wish for. But no, I am not working anybody because I wouldn't do that. That shit ain't funny. And I would be real pissed at anybody that did. So, but okay. Take two. Hello, everybody. This is the Kenny the Star Maker Bolin podcast. I'm going to try to get through this without slurring any words, without having any more chest pain. It is hard to do what I was wanting to do now. I'm going to try and do it anyway. Brock Lesnar being reinstated. I was fucking blown away by that. We're going to get into that in a little bit. I'm going to bring my co-host in here in just a little bit. Also, the Express. The Express is in the Hall of Fame. And boy, as this opening took a fucking dive. I wanted to brag about the Express being in the Hall of Fame. I really did. And I didn't want anybody trolling my old buddy. I didn't want any shit going on about the Express getting into the Hall of Fame. I didn't want any of that. And as a matter of fact, let me see if we have the meme loaded. That this came through. I've been hearing about it for a few days, but it looks like it's all confirmed. As you all know, I think Paul Heyman is in the Hall of Fame. Not this is. Hang on here. Where's it at? That's secondary news now. That's old bullshit right there. That's all secondary. The Express in the Hall of Fame, and I'm going to bring my co-host in here to help me with this in a minute. Look at that. I mean, Brock Lesnar getting put back into the WWE. I would have bet you 177-1 that wasn't going to happen. And then if you said, oh, by the way, on the same day, the Midnight Express are going to be put into the Hall of Fame. And there's the goddamn fuck. And then Kenny Bolin might die on his fucking show the same day. Well, wouldn't that be a fucking hoot? I'm hoping that just 2 out of 3 of those things are happening. Just 2 out of 3, because I don't think we can handle much more. I'm take the meme down here for a second because, man, I got my co-host on standby. Coltrane.
Sitting on one ass cheek here, King.
I could see you in the green room, and no, I wouldn't work with anybody. I don't know that I can professionally slur my words the way I was doing. I can't even say slur right.
Are you dehydrated?
What are the symptoms of a stroke?
I
felt the pain in the left.
You should be able to raise both hands above your head.
Okay, do that.
You should be able to recite your name and where you live. The ABCs.
Kenneth W. Bolin, 915, Fuck You Boulevard. So, yeah, that's still the same. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You might have had a little hiccup there.
A, L, M, Q, W.
Short circuit.
And then there's some other ones. All right. Well, okay. So raising to both hands is the thing.
Yeah.
You think that a fat old man should know this shit. I didn't know any of that. I've heard about the tingling.
Uh-huh.
But man, that pain hit and I knew something wasn't right. And just right at the fucking start of the show.
Yeah.
And then to start slurring my words and going, oh no. Fuck.
You had me a little concerned there for a minute.
I ain't even going to make it to fucking Evansville. This is bullshit. Dutch said that several of us were going to drop dead before the show started, so he might have said. But how about this though? Because I've been hearing since Thursday or Friday that the Express was going to get put into the Hall of Fame, and I go, wait a minute, the Rock and Roll Express is already in the Hall of Fame, and I didn't think they would touch Cornette with a 26-foot pole. I have a 26-foot leash, by the way. And
now, is it going to be all 3 members or just the original 2? Or?
I would guess that Dylan would speak for his father, would be my guess. And then you got Loverboy Dennis there, who he's been going through some shit, and he uses the voice thing. And Stan looks like he could work last time I saw him.
Oh, Stan looks in his 40s right now.
Yeah, tell me about it. Stan's the Billy Gunn. Stan ought to be managing somebody somewhere like Billy Gunn's doing. And
is he in his late 60s?
Well, if I'm 64, he's got to be older than me. Let me see if hey Google, how old is Stan Lane?
Stan Lee was 95 years old when he died.
Stan Lee.
It's been one of those nights, hasn't it? It's been one of those nights. Well, Stan Lane was not 95. I'm pretty goddamn sure about that. But no, man, and when I found out about this and got everything confirmed earlier today from some I consider fairly reliable sources, that how do you feel about it? I said, well, no, we've had our differences and everything, but he's got a pretty good career goal. You know, he's done some.
He is
70 fucking years old.
Yes.
No.
Wow.
Well, he should be appearing with us in Evansville and just jack the age up a little bit. Well, no, I don't think maybe a little bit. But no hard feelings. I mean, he had a great career, not so much in the WWE, but if you want to count what they did with WCW and various other territories, and WWE hasn't been too fucking reluctant on putting people in the Hall of Fame that may never even wrestled a match in their company. Fuck, Vince McMahon's limo drivers in the Hall of Fame. Pete Rose is in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Various others. Has he put Trump in it? Hell, I don't know.
Maybe he did.
Trump's in the WWE Hall. Well, now I don't want to be in it now. Now it's tainted. Now it's tainted. But no, I did not know that, and I just heard all since like Friday that the Express was in the Hall of Fame.
They are indeed.
And I didn't know, and then that meme pops up today. And I said, fuck, you know.
Now, as far as I know, their chubby little manager didn't get in, or he's already in, I think.
What chubby little manager?
I forgot.
Chubby little manager. For
chubby little manager of the Express back at, I believe it was.
We talking about the Midnight Express?
The Express, yeah. Definitely the Express.
Oh.
Are there any other Expresses?
Well, there was a song called the BT Express that was pretty big. I don't think they put them in the Hall of Fame.
I don't think that's a Hall of Fame worthy.
There was the Orient Express, but I think that might have been a movie or something.
Yeah, I remember them.
And there might have been a thing, but no. As far as I know, I mean, I don't know what other Express would possibly be put in the Hall of Fame. Captain Lou managed the U.S. What?
Is that right?
Well, wait a minute. Who's the U.S. Express? I'm talking about the Midnight Express.
Kenny.
Wasn't that the Us Express?
What? Stop. Just stop.
What?
Stop. I don't know who fed you this information. The Midnight Express is not going into the Hall of Fame.
You're shitting me.
It's the U.S. Express.
Barry
Windham.
That's who we were talking
Barry
about.
Windham and Mike Rotundo.
But not Danny Spivey, apparently.
Not Danny Spivey. No, not the third member. Just the two.
And their chubby manager is already in the Hall of Fame.
Hold on a minute. You mean to tell me that hang on. I mean, I know I damn near died on television here tonight. If you want to call this TV, some of you watch television.
I figured that's what was causing this, is that you were having a stroke and got your expresses confused.
Well,
but no.
Whatever was going on with me early had nothing to do with, I was trying to get coherent again so I could talk about this, because I was excited about Stan Lane, who his Filipino wife, I'm very
Stan deserves it.
He deserves
Dennis
it.
deserves it.
Dennis deserves it.
Bobby deserves it.
Bobby deserves it.
Mhm.
Yeah, the other somebody else might. Who was it?
I mean,
Norville Austin
If you want to
deserves
talk about if you want to talk about the fame that they
Randy Rhoads?
acquired
Randy
once
Rhodes
they became
deserves
the
it.
Midnight Express. I mean, I'm not.
It's like how many versions of the Four
No,
Horsemen got in
the Rock and Roll Express went in. There's an express. The PY
There's an
Chuhai
express.
Express.
Yeah, that
The
was
PY.
Yeah,
Now what?
right.
So help me out. Who the hell's the U.S. Express?
Yeah, it's Barry
So
Windham
wait a minute.
and Mike
Michael
pre-IRS Mike
All right,
Rotunda.
I'm going to give you. I need to go to the comments.
Mike
Have
Rotunda.
Did anybody care that I was about
Rotondo
to?
Beach.
Yeah, television, you bitch. Yeah, television. I'm watching this on a television. Sometimes I have it on the background on a television.
I'm watching this on the television right now.
He's watching on television. Bob watches. Yes, television. The worldwide broadcast on television. That you can have it. I can watch YouTube TV on my phone. It's still YouTube TV. I can watch it on my laptop. So I'm starting to kick back in, Bob. I'm starting to kick back in because little shitbags like Zach Bonifer. I'm sorry, I got my Zach. It's Zach Creek. I don't like. I like Zach Bonifer. It's Zach Creek. I don't
Make
like.
sure
See,
you get your Zach.
the stroke, American Express. I've never had one of those credit cards. I wanted one of those ones. And when
I hated those things because you have to pay off the whole challenge every month.
So hang on.
Pony Express.
So there are some polls saying that Donald Trump could beat Joe Biden in an election. Did you all see the speech the other night or two
Like
ago?
30 people got polled or what?
I'm guessing. I refuse to believe that most of America is that racist and that homophobic and that much bunch of womanizers and con people.
He didn't win most of America when he won his.
Well, no, he didn't. But he's far less popular now than he was.
There is a path to 270. Let's just put it that way. There's a path to 270.
Well, if they throw out the black vote, I think there probably is, and they're certainly going to.
I mean, they're already telling Coltrane not to show up.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: if we took a poll, and if we asked, we'll just say 1,000 wrestling fans, who deserves to be in the hall? And I'm going to bat for Cornette in the midnight.
Yeah.
We can show the meme one more time because apparently that's all he's going to get. We might have to send him that just so he can see.
It might be the only time he sees it. Yeah.
Yeah, it might be. I mean, we might send him that as a courtesy so he can see what it would feel like if he was going to be put in the Hall of Fame. You know, he'd cream himself.
With the Star Maker Bowling Show celebrating it right there.
I mean, you would think that I would be asked to put him in. I mean, put our differences aside and let me put him in.
You should induct them.
Yeah,
well, why is Owen Hart not in the Hall of Fame? I mean, that's
because Martha won't let him go in.
Yeah, she absolutely
Michigan Mike is bored already.
Damn,
Michigan Mike, fuck the fact that Kenny nearly died on worldwide television, regardless of what Zach Bonifer says. It's a television show. Or whatever. I don't care what y'all call it. Who gives a shit?
It's a program.
Blow the people with me and act like it's a TV show. I damn near died on the fucking show before I could even
once
put my old buddy over.
Yeah. Once we get everybody announced this year, we'll do a not in the Hall of Fame and deserves to be show.
Yeah, and should be. Maybe that's what we should do.
We'll do that.
They have the Owen Cup in AEW, so they have a whole.
Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, DJ is right. Owen's wife put a stop to him going into the Hall of Fame. She didn't want it done.
Many times, apparently, has put a stop. Now, however, now that Vince is gone,
so my bad on that. She did.
Triple H was able to mend bridges with Bruno Sammartino.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he can mend some bridges there. Apparently, the whole Hart family is unhappy.
Who mended bridges with Brock Lesnar and why?
Probably Brock's lawyer mended a few fences as they were.
I mean,
what did Brock do?
I don't know how.
So he received some text messages and said nasty things in response, right?
Yeah.
He did not. What he did was certainly uncool, right? It's certainly
Gross.
disgusting and gross.
Just for the shit we
But
know is not.
From what we know, did he
not
do
cool.
things that were bad enough? I mean, he didn't participate in any of these shenanigans that we know of, although
Well, that
apparently he wanted to.
there's no way to prove Vince did unless someone's actually got the video.
Yeah, well, apparently he
Well, they
wanted
have
to.
text
And
with him
she-
saying shit that he
And
did.
apparently he wanted to. Yeah.
Yeah, so
And we know that many in the office, according to their testimonies, have participated.
Because they were forced
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Well, they made them. Yeah, they made them.
yeah, well, Johnny Ace is a victim here too.
Absolutely.
Oh, he was the first to announce that he's a
Poor
victim.
guy.
Maybe Brock was a victim. I
Getting
don't know.
all that power and every woman he wants. Poor dude.
Well, there goes my prediction of Triple H being forced out if you're going to bring Brock back in.
Oh, yeah.
But back to the midnight.
Never
thing.
seen that.
Yes. Hang on here. I'm about to make a point. Not people are going to expect me to do this because everybody thinks I got it out to get Cornette and all this shit, even though he did wish me dead so he could kill my son, to show you I'm above some of you people and some of most people. No, not at all. I don't have that built into me like you all do. Some of you, quite a few of you. If you poll 1,000 wrestling fans and say, out of all the expresses, other than the Rock and Roll Express, who's already in the Hall of Fame, of all the expresses you can think of, and I thought of the P.Y. Chuhai Express, which I think was basically Memphis-based, the Orient Express. There's been a few. Which express deserves to be the next express to go into the Hall of Fame? And if they are true wrestling fans that have ever turned, because I love it when I appear on Dutch's show, who's Bolin? What's he ever done? Well, you don't have the Google machine. At least Google it. Oh, okay. Well, just because I didn't know who he was doesn't mean nobody knows who he was and nobody should ever see him. Activate your Google machine. But if you poll 1,000 wrestling fans who should be the next Express in the Hall of Fame, nobody, not a fucking one. No offense to Mike Rotundo. And who's that? Barry Windham?
Barry Windham.
No
And
offense
Bill
to either.
Ivey.
No offense
Now,
to
did-
either individual. They would stand up and say, "Oh, us, the U.S. Express over the midnight in the Hall of Fame." No, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a part of it.
With the Four Horsemen?
He did.
What's that?
He'll be a double.
He'll be a
Wyndham
double.
went with the Four Horsemen, and isn't IRS?
And I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now.
I don't remember if he is or not.
Hang on. Please allow me. I damn near died. Please. I'm going to milk that for a while. I damn near died. Please. For the
I
love
bet
of
if Coltrane or I tried that, we wouldn't get away with it.
No, they just cut us
I
off.
didn't
And
try shit. No, I was legit fucking concerned that what my presentation to James Elizabeth wasn't going to happen. I'm going, oh shit, of all night. I'm not even going to talk about the Brock Lesnar stuff. No, I seriously wasn't sure I was going much further. Not necessarily dying, but probably going to the hospital. It was that, and then someone said, "Call your son." I said, "No, he's not home tonight, and unless I really fucking need to go to the hospital, we're not going to bother him." So, where was I? This is not a night to forget anything. He's done, everybody. He's having a
Mike
stroke.
is not in the Hall of Fame.
Mike Rotundo's not.
No,
I'm surprised that IRS
No,
character is not.
I
in the
am
Hall of Fame.
too.
I mean,
He ran with Ted DiBiase.
but no offense. If you ask the two members that they're apparently, so they're really putting the U.S. Express in, that's not a work. They're really doing that.
That is not a
Yeah.
work.
It's because
So
it's the 40th anniversary.
Is there a meme
Yeah.
on that too? Do they have a meme of that?
They do have a meme.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Well, you can feel free to upload that if they have such a thing. Because I was sent the Midnight Express meme today.
It's
I
the meme
thought
detector.
it was real. I thought it was real.
Apparently, you have another troll, an art troll.
I have an art. Well, go figure. Somebody says, "Did your show start 5?" No, it didn't. I'm checking to see if we. You know what? I guess damn near dying doesn't get donations because well, if he's dead, there's nobody to give money to. Not one donation.
You have
Not
to
one.
die and then rise from the dead for that.
I guess you got to be Jesus. Not one donation. With 75 people watching the show, not one donation. to help feed our hungry people. Let me get this out of the way real quick.
Our wrestling encyclopedia here, DJ Eric.
Yeah, he is. He hadn't donated either. Real quickly,
He did re-up his membership though, so
he did do that. Well, there's $3 we didn't have. Real quickly, Ruby May is going through a UTI infection. There it is. Okay.
There's
well, I'll be goddamn. So they really were a team, huh?
Yeah, they were tag champ.
I do not remember
the Iron Sheik and Volkov beat.
Oh, really? Yeah. I do not remember.
Express versus the Russian
DJ Eric, the only donation of the night so far out of 75 people. So Ruby
no.
May,
Hold on. We got.
Oh, did we get something else that I didn't see?
Yeah, Brandon Lacefield wanted you to call your son while you were about to die.
Well, the only reason he did that is because he probably doesn't have a membership.
Yeah, well, I think it's $2 he had to.
Yeah, he spent $2 to try and save my life. Thank you, Brandon.
The Atheist Brony became a new.
The Atheist Brony.
Mm-hmm. Kenny, did your camera just go off?
Hey, Tony.
Now, Kenny, did you just go off? Apparently.
Fell off the air. Huh. This is a peculiar show today.
This is an odd show.
I can tell you for sure I'm not working nobody right now.
No, I was, yes, Bray Wyatt was named after, Wyndham
Rotunda.
Yeah. Now, there's been some rumor and innuendo that Bray may be inducted into the Hall of Fame this year. And I think
my damn computer froze
this year.
So they're going to get me one way or the other. Like my computer froze up and went all snapping and everything went black. So I guess I got kicked out of the room.
You did.
Okay, yeah. It went all snapping and everything went black, and I had to come back in here again. The good Lord's going to get me one way or the other today, isn't he? Where'd I leave off at?
They were really a tag team?
They were really,
They were really a tag. No, I do not remember them at all.
Really?
At all. The U.S. Express. If you'd have told me tonight that there was a team called the U.S. Express, I'd have said you've lost your damn mind.
Yeah, they were managed by Captain Lou, too. That's where
I would have thought it would have been like the Patriot and
maybe I wasn't watching much of them back then.
That was WrestleMania 1, 85.
Well, let me get back to who needs help tonight. And if any of you are kind enough and would like to help us help them, it would be much appreciated. You certainly got 3 nights off that you didn't have to donate because we didn't have a PayPal account, thanks to a certain troll out there who was apparently upset that about 2 or 3 years ago I called somebody a racist, and then they waited till I blocked them to get revenge. Didn't work so well, but we'll get into that.
It was brewing.
It really got to him after a period of time. Well, he called somebody a racist.
He kept stewing on it.
I called him one for aligning themselves with Ron DeSantis, a racist, homophobic, womanizing piece of shit. I called him a racist, and he didn't try to block PayPal.
I think they came out with a Real American.
Real American was made for them.
Yep. And then Hogan took it over.
Was it really?
That's not going to work for me, brother.
I didn't know that. I'm getting edgy.
That song ain't going to work for you, brother. It's going to work for me.
That's not going to work.
Because they actually had Hulk coming out to that cartoon theme song with the piano. Remember they had that shitty ass cartoon? Yeah. That was his theme song for like.
Is it okay if I get back to who needs help tonight?
Let's talk about who needs help.
Yeah, let's do that.
You know what? Hold on. Let's do this. Let me put this here, and I'm going to go Kenny Bolin.
Can I get the full screen? You all in little boxes, or is this it?
No, you can get this.
I don't fit in little boxes.
Okay, so here we go. Here's who's here.
Take 2.
Here's who needs help tonight. Little Ruby May, y'all know Ruby, and I'm sure we'll pop her picture up here a little bit. Ruby May has a UTI infection. Her mother wrote me today and says that she's dealing with a UTI infection. And apparently it is it's just under 1,000 pesos. I'm sure they're going to need transportation to get to the doctor. If we could raise, and I'm going to have to talk real American money with y'all eventually, it's about 1,250 pesos to get transportation, get her to the doctor, get her medication. We're looking at about $24, 25 bucks. If anybody out there wants to help little Ruby May or help us help Ruby May, that would be great. The other one is a little bigger issue. Jen, that you all know, that I've known for 10 or 11 years, I guess, just had her birthday the other day. And she has whatever's going on with her, and it's something bad going on with her menstrual cycle. Yeah, we talk about that shit here too, and it's real bad. She's having real bad. Kill Facebook and Twitter because I forgot to. I said 3 minutes, and boy, they got bonus time, so kill them. How much? Well, hang on. Matt Johnstone's at. We're looking, and then if you could come on over. So don't kill it just yet. We need about $25, $26 to help Ruby May, and then Jen needs right at $50 to get the medication. She's having real bad flow right now, and her doctor told her what all was wrong that she needed done, and she needs one medication is for 6 months, the other medication is for 3 months, and combined they're going to run about $55 a month. They think if they get her on that first month of medication that she will at least be able to go back to work, but right now she's in bad shape. She's missed 3 days of work in a row, and that's for little Jen. We have her picture too.
Well,
so
Jen not little, right?
Ones that like they're offering to try and be of some help. The ways to donate are on the show, except Zelle. Do not donate on Zelle, thanks to one of the trolls. We only had 2 people donating there anyway, so it ain't that big a deal. And the other guy found another way to donate, so then we appreciate him for that. He donated $50.
That is Ruby May.
That's Ruby May, who has the UTI infection, and her mother wrote me today.
15 now?
No, she's only 4. She's 14.
She's like 14.
Now, a year ago, she actually looked 13, and now she looks 16 or 17. So, what do you accept? It's all right on the screen there,
so
Matt.
It's on the screen there. So use the Venmo or the PayPal.
Zelle won't work anyway.
Yeah, Zelle is broken.
Do not use Zelle. Use PayPal if you can donate as a friend. That way they get every penny. And so it's going to be about $55, $60 to help Jen, and that's per month for 6 months. And I told her we would talk about it on the show tonight. And then Ruby May is like a $25 fix, and then she will be fine. She only needs 1 month. But Jen is the one really. Do we have a? Yeah, they're all posted right there in the corner. Or if somebody wants to,
I don't see a picture of Jen. She's.
Oh, did I delete that? I might have deleted it. I don't know. I thought I kept everybody in.
She's like 22, 23.
No, she's 26 now. Yeah, she's 26.
Now. Okay, so
yeah, Jen's 26, and I've known her
things because I know this gets thrown up a lot. we need $75 total, Matt. We don't expect any one person to cover that. However, if you can, that'd be fabulous. Use the Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal. Don't use the Zelle address. PayPal, Kenny Bolin.
Well, Zelle ain't going to work anyway, thanks to a troll.
Don't use the Zelle.
Now, there's 2 other names you see there. You see Agent TV and you see Justin, right? Now, Justin, you saw his jacket that we got him about a week or 2 ago. That is Jeanette. She also has a problem. They need rice and gas real bad. Scooby, the Filipino Scooby, he hasn't eaten in like 2 or 3 days because whatever they did have in the house, he didn't want. And he likes rice with a little bit of fish meal. I do have Venmo. It's there, right there.
Kenny-Bolin-1.
Yeah, Kenny-Bolin-1.
It might be hard to read if he's on his phone on Twitter.
It might be. Yeah, if it's on the phone, it might. So if anybody wants to.
Bolin, Bolin.
Bob, you have secretarial skills.
You know what? I'm just going to do
type those in. Just type in Venmo and PayPal, and we also have Cash App as well. Yeah, I've got all those. There you go. And then Cash App is $$ Star Maker Bolin. That one's pretty easy.
Kerosene gas.
They need propane gas.
It's propane for cooking, right?
It's propane. And they need a total of about, do you know that 25 kilograms of rice has now gone to like $60?
$65.
For 25, used to you get 50 kilograms for that. It's now 25. Yes. So then and then PayPal is the easy one.
Since India stopped exporting rice, the price of rice
it's gone to the moon. So she needs propane gas to cook with, and she needs 25 kilograms of rice. So her problem is about $80 or $90.
So
and like I said, we're not expecting one person to solve all that, but if we could team up as a group, and Matt, I've never seen you enter before. As a matter of fact, if you do actually donate, you will be the first Twitter viewer ever to donate. because they are not good at donating over there, and that's why we rarely broadcast over there.
So a couple of things, because this keeps getting thrown up, and as much as we don't like to acknowledge what our trolls, it's 60 kilograms rice is about $100.
Yeah.
We ask you to donate, friends and family, because you're not buying anything from us. You're not getting a good or a service. We're not buying anything from them.
But when we send it
or service, it's not a legal charity. Sorry, folks that get all upset about that.
And when we'll acknowledge even
Bolin, it's Kenny and us and you guys doing charitable deeds.
It's like a co-op.
Us being Coltrane, right?
It's like if we set up a fundraiser on PayPal. You all send the money in, and then I send the money. It's the same thing, only this way we can individualize who's getting the help.
Now,
instead of making it for a group.
People, how come you guys don't do a 501c3? It costs a hell of a lot of money to do that.
That's a lot of money, yeah.
And it actually, we almost went into it.
Yeah, well, under the advice of Anthony Scaramucci, who's coming on, by the way.
60 kilograms of rice in Manila is about $100, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
It's about $100 for 60 kilograms.
Okay.
So it's really skyrocketed. So
somebody named Chris donated $10. Kevin Marr donated $5. Somebody named, I don't see a name. Somebody donated.
Hey, Kevin, I didn't see you there, bro.
Somebody donated $10 on Venmo, it looks like.
You want to send it to them directly? You need to get their PayPal information.
I don't think they're sending anything.
We're not doing this. Okay, so goodbye, Twitter. So
I don't think
shit.
Did you notice all the questions? Right there in front. He's not sending anything.
No, he's
You can send it directly.
Absolutely. You want to send it directly? Right. Send it directly. Goodbye, FacePal.
Oh, at least I noticed that you're also having a stroke. At least I noticed that.
Yes, at least that. So if you want to send money to the people directly, we will let you send it to them directly. But we had one guy that
he was going
asked for nude pictures in return for his donation.
He sure did.
And another guy who demanded 3 hours a day of FaceTime with people who don't have much internet, right? So they don't get unlimited internet. They have to buy their minutes like we used to have to buy phones. So
it's like the old AOL.
Yeah, we're a little protective of these people because we have had bad actors try to take advantage of these folks.
So we pretty much had to eliminate that. But if it's the only way and you got the decency not to ask them for nude pictures, we can make it where you can send it directly.
Were they at least of age?
Thank you.
One of them was.
Yes. The one that was asked for the nudes was at least an adult.
Okay. Well, there's at least that.
Okay, so let's see. Now, somebody named. Well, let's go through what donations we have in so far, and trust me, we're free. And if the person if Matt Johnstone is for real, we hope you are.
Not nude pictures of kids.
This is normally how it goes when people aren't going to donate. When they keep asking all the various ways,
especially when they're right there on the screen.
They're right there on the screen.
And gave the number how many damn times?
Directly, they never do. And when they do, they want something in return. So we have let me get I got my readers on. Tyler TC from North Carolina has donated $10. Kevin Marr donated $5. Somebody named Chris donated 10 on Cash App. It just gives the name Chris and a bunch of numbers. Who knows? And somebody named, and this could be the person, Matt Johnstone, I don't know. Let's see, to buy all of the kids a special treat like ice cream. If there's leftover, use your direction for who needs it the most. And that comes from Nicole Lutzy. Does anybody know who that's linked to? Nude pictures of Kenny. Well, you can have some nudes of me. I've got, as a matter of fact, whoever donates $100, I will show a nude picture of me on the next show. I promise.
I'll jump in that action. Make it
Yeah.
200.
200. Yeah, I will do. I will show a nude picture of me on the next show for whoever donates $100. But you have to make the donation to get the nude photo.
I think that's your donor right there.
One of those times you'll remember me. Well,
that sounds creepy, doesn't it?
I remember Kenny Bolin.
Oh, okay.
So you'll remember me someday.
So, no, Zell is out. Yeah, Zell is out. That kills your gimmick. Well, I said we only hit 2 of you.
I will be if it happens.
And David, if you don't have any other way to send money, I don't know what to tell you. Because even the other guy activated a Cash App account so he could help us out because he promised to donate $50 and he did. But yeah, I do have a nude photo of myself from 1961 that I will show on the next show for anybody. I didn't say what year it was from.
That's kind of where I figured it was coming from.
Yeah, I didn't say what year it was coming from, but I got one I'll show. Yeah, I got some suds. I got some suds on. You know, I'm cleaning it up a little bit.
How much of it? How much?
I'm like my Filipino friends. I'm shy. The price of rice in the Philippines. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, how much is it where you live, dear? How much?
Oh, she's in the expensive one. It's $60 for 25 kilograms. 60. It ain't been because there's some people in Cowboy City who can still get 50 kilograms for about 45 or $50.
Yeah,
but she gets half that for a little bit more.
In the outer provinces, it's still not terrible.
John, you better send some goddamn money, or I'm going to post nudes all night long right in your inbox. I'll teach you. Is what I'll do.
You get a monthly check out of that.
Baby Cornet. No, I wasn't invited to any of the hot tub deals, so I don't have anything. So, I don't think we have one PayPal donation tonight. I think everything is Venmo. No, we don't have one PayPal donation tonight. Reddit bitching about YouTube again. What else is new? So I think we're still a long way away. But I think at least we got Ruby May's Medicaid because she only needs $26. Jeanette needs $60 for rice. And I guess about $30.
Let me ask you that again.
$30 for gas.
Young Ruby May, her parent contacted you, right?
Yes, her mother wrote me.
That's for another show, by the way. That just throw that out. Some of the insinuations that get made. No.
Oh yeah. That was her mother, Hart Delos. Her mother. John says he'll donate more on Wednesday. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Oh, if anybody wants to make a pledge and there's somebody I know and I trust you, like David was lining up to send any money. Stop it, David. I don't really have any other methods, but I can send here on YouTube. You're welcome to do that if you'd like. I mean, as long as the money's coming and we get hit with the fee over here, but as long as I know it's coming. I don't know what. And like I told you, Jeanette, and Jeanette is Bang Gen TV. I missed a few shows. I heard about the PayPal. Yeah, PayPal's working again. Zelle only had 2 people that donated there, and you were one of them. But the other guy got a Cash App account, and he honored his $50 pledge. That was Kevin Marr, by the way, and he sent more money tonight. So thank you, Kevin. Very sweet of you. And Dave, you were the other one. That was the only Zelle donations we got. And what was funny is the little dipshit who claimed he was the only reason he tried to shut down my PayPal, who, by the way, almost fucked Vanessa's 53 people from going to the Filipino Disney World, which we have tons of pictures. We'll worry about. Oh, the troll, by the way, the troll update, that's my fault. Because I made sure that my attorney got with the troll to explain to them, you can come on here and pitch your dirt that you think you have on me. I could give less than $2. Whatever you think you got, come on here and bring it. Do remember, if you can't prove your allegations and you make false allegations, what little you got, I'm coming for. So we're making sure that he totally understands when he does come on. And he had some issues come up where he couldn't come on Thursday, and they were legit. I looked into it. And then he half-assed talked about coming. I said, no, I think you need to talk to my attorney before you do this. So I've had my attorney contact the troll. We traded phone numbers. And because I wasn't going to accept him on here if he didn't. He was going to have to verbally talk to me before we do any bullshit with him. And so my attorney is talking to him and I don't even want to hear the conversation. I just want to make sure that my attorney explains to the troll, make any fucking allegation you want. But if you can't prove it and you make false allegations, then my attorney gets to go to work. And my attorneys are free, regardless what y'all fucking think. My attorneys are cool. And I've done a lot of favors for my attorneys over the years, being involved with television shows and getting them free advertising and breaks on advertising and other things, and sending them clients over and over and over again. With all the criminals I run around with, my God, I could send them a new criminal every day, according to you. So because this one troll,
so that's a problem.
Yeah. So this one troll out in California, we'll say the Sacramento area, he was so butthurt that he got ran off the show that he went back to a person that I called a racist 2 or 3 years ago for coming in here and post this homophobic and racist bullshit and trying to dominate the show for little or no money whatsoever, that he got so mad about it that he tried to shut down PayPal and Zelle so you all couldn't donate and that I couldn't transfer money because he got blocked. But it was the racism. Calling somebody he doesn't even fucking know a racist unless they blow dope together over on that show that likes to broadcast my show. And oh, by the way,
blow dope.
you might blow dope among other things.
They do blow and dope at the same time.
David, we've never ever once gave a shit how much somebody donates unless they try to post 75 fucking comments and then make a $2 donation and act like they've solved world hunger. That will, we don't tolerate that too much. But has the troll challenge gotten? No, he hasn't disappeared. I expect he'll be here Tuesday. We're just making sure that when he comes on, he can make whatever allegations he wants. But if he makes a false allegation, we've got his address, or at least my attorney does. I've got his phone number, and I haven't bothered to call him other than to say, you need to talk to my attorney. And then come on here. He's paid his $50. Make whatever fucking allegations you want. They better be true.
Have some proof.
You better be able to prove what you say. And that stipulation went out to all you motherfuckers over on the other show that are watching right now. That stipulation went out to every one of you stupid motherfuckers. And not a fucking one of you showed up. But this guy, he says he's going to show up. So we'll see Tuesday. I can't promise you he'll be here. Because maybe when my attorney gets done talking to me, well, maybe this is such a good fucking idea. He's lost his $50. He ain't getting that back. He put up his 50 because originally it was 100. I gave him a discount. Should have thought about that before he realized that he's going to be coming on here making real allegations. Is it true Bolin had a homosexual relationship with Monica Lewinsky? Is it true? I guess you'll have to tune in Tuesday and find out, because maybe this guy knows if I did or not. We'll find out. We'll find out. Oh, well, thank you, John Paul. Well, John, with a nice donation on Wednesday coming up. Thank you, John. It's very kind of you to do that. And Michigan Mike went to bed a little early on us there tonight. And so if anyone else makes any donations, you know what? Is my iPhone off? Because I didn't hear the ching ching tonight. And normally on Venmo and Cash App, it does that. But I didn't hear. So the other one needing big help because her dog is very hungry. The kids are hungry. And she's going through some other shit that I'm just not going to get into tonight because that's a problem we can't solve right now. They're going to have to figure that one out. But the thing we can help with is rice and gas for her family. And it will take about $90 for Jeanette. There's a lot of J's, I know. $25, $26 to solve Ruby's problem. I got to get, if Bob and I together can't figure out a way to handle it, then we will get, hopefully, Jelly Bean to help us with that. We might want to go Bob's route now that I think about it. So
it's amazing, Kenny, that the folks who are doing play-by-play on this show on another channel, hello, County, can't even get what we're saying right. That's the part that they're going, oh, he's saying that this guy's going to be on the show. No, nobody.
I haven't said anybody. I haven't said a name.
And I don't know the name. I don't even know the name.
You don't know the name. I know you don't because I haven't told anybody. I haven't told anybody.
They definitely have their guests over there, though, and they're pretty steadfast on it.
And like I said over there, if you're currently watching the show, if you're showing my shit, if you're showing
not showing it, not showing
take a quick look myself.
Yeah.
Just chatting.
And plus, you have a long history of showing my show. And that's bullshit, motherfuckers. That's bullshit. And your day's coming.
So
your day's coming.
Simulcasting the show, showing it live while we're on the air is a copyright violation.
Which you've done.
That is a copyright.
Why do you do it? Because you ain't got anything to fucking talk about yourselves.
Showing
you have to worry about
afterwards is allowed under fair use, except Kenny, did you want to make this announcement now? About the show.
Well, that shit ends as of tonight because, as you know, we have tried to make this to where it's just a fucking members only show, and then when we go off, it's done. Well, we finally found a way to do it. Each and every show, and I'm glad you reminded me because I forgot all about it. Tonight's show is members only. I think that's how I made it. Did I make it members only?
It's members only
tonight. So only members can see the show. You dumb fuck little trolls who don't have $3 cannot comment. And guess what? You can't even watch the show anymore as of tonight because nobody donates after the show. Nobody that gives a fuck. Those that give a fuck do.
Yeah.
The Jazzy Janas, the John Pauls, the various others, the tea makers, they donate after the show. You don't.
There's really a play-by-play comment section over here about what's going on.
Okay. Well, little bitches, keep it up. Keep it up. And little Joe, if you want trouble with me, and apparently you do, you don't live that far away. So if you want some trouble, and I know what goes on in your home, y'all looking for so much fucking dirt on me, and I know you got a sheriff looking out for you over there, but guess what? He's not a local sheriff. So keep fucking with me. Keep fucking with me, and we'll see whose criminal record is the most impressive. Why don't we do that, little Joe? Keep it up.
By the way, the name of his show is Goodbye, Bolin. I'll always love you.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
What a pathetic fucking bunch. Because all I've ever wanted to do, once I get rid of you dumb fucks, I just want you to go away. Oh, and by the way, I know your little moderator over there that started all this shit 5 or 6 years ago. And he called one of the people on this show not too long ago a mark because he donated $20. And then we found him proudly on Facebook displaying all the merchandise he had bought from me. That would be the Perth Pussy. The Perth Pussy has a big display table of everything he's bought from me. From
he's
hoodies,
coming on Tuesday.
To microphones, to pictures and headphones, you name it. The Perth Pussy, with permission from, I guess, his ex-wife. I highly doubt she's still with him.
Maybe he's
a big display table. Who, by the way, little Joe made a moderator over there and then lied about it for a fucking couple of years. A big display of all the shit he bought, and then I got rid of him for stalking my daughter-in-law, amongst other things. But he had a bad stalking habit, as he still does. Every one of you people are mentally ill, stupid fucks who cannot get over it when I get rid of you. Every one of you have been gotten rid of. So now, little Joe, oh, I owe the king everything. He got me into the podcast business. Oh, I love the king. And then he starts going head to head with me, so he can have his little trolls go head to head with me on my show. And then he broadcasts my show on his show to try and pick him up a few more views. I don't give a fuck about the views. I want quality over quantity. So, like I said, little Joe, I've already got rid of your little tag team partner that lives down here in Louisville. And I think he realized his boss was going to get a visit for the shit he's been doing. So he hadn't bothered to continue to be that little stupid troll the rest of you are. And I guess when you're high as a kite, you just don't think straight. I don't know. I don't know what your fucking problem is, little Joe. But you want trouble with me and that little dick face punk out in California that wants trouble with me, you'll get it. Because you had the sad mistake of living in the United States, unlike the Perth Pussy. He's fortunate enough that he lives on a little island somewhere where law and order doesn't matter. But here it does. And posting my pictures and my name and my address and my phone numbers is a federal crime. And we know that several of you over there have done that. Not quite a stroke yet. Not quite a stroke yet. So keep it up, motherfuckers. You've been wanting trouble with me. Well, you found it. And I don't know how long it's going to take me. But keep broadcasting my shit, you motherfucker. What you're doing right now, because you have no life of your own. My life is your life. Otherwise, you motherfuckers don't have one. You dedicate every motherfucking show over there to, well, he doesn't like us anymore. What can we do to get rid of him? What inconvenience? Oh, yeah, we might cause some Filipinos not to be able to go to Disney World or their version of it, or you get food or whatever. We don't care. We have no life as long as we can fuck with him. All right. Well, you're about to get fucked back. And I don't think you're going to like it too much. Because check your criminal history, little Joe. Check the things you're doing right now, little Joe. You're stupid. And you're about to find out how stupid you are. So keep showing my shit. Keep pushing my buttons. And if you think I'm fucking with you, you're going to find out different. And the same thing goes for the little pussy out in California. Oh, is your girlfriend okay? Oh, you don't have her anymore from what I'm hearing. I told you she wasn't going to hang around long once she figured out who and what you were. Apparently that's gone. Unbelievable. Go figure. Keep fucking with me. All right. Enough of them. Did you make the trolls pay to come on and make their claims? Well, David, I guess you said you missed the last few shows, but yes, he did pay his 50, and if he shows up Tuesday, fine. He just needs to be clear that when he comes on, he's giving it away. It's a guy. Well, the only girl that it was actually started stalking Rico, and Rico's a former cop, so that didn't work out well either. That didn't work out good at all. So, oh boy, you might want to check your own criminal history before you start shit with people. Is all I'll tell you. Little pussy out in California, little pussy up in Cleveland. Might want to check your own criminal history and the shit you currently do right now. Might want to look into that. All right. So, we're trying to raise some money for some people. Right. We got enough. We got enough to
make it clear. After tonight, even
I never did make it clear, did I?
The shows are going to be members only to watch. The celebrity shows are going to be mid-card or higher, which is what they have been. They've been mid-card or higher. So when we have someone come on, like Eric Bischoff, like Anthony Scaramucci, like John Cena Sr., those shows, if you want it, if you don't watch them live, you're not going to see them unless you got at least a mid-card membership.
Is it live or is it Memorex? Well, it's going to be live or is it in the
Memorex?
Yeah.
And you know what? We've actually talked about doing some of those shows pre-recorded because nobody ever donates those shows anyway.
Yeah, so maybe if we make them pre-recorded, it'll be a better way to do it. That's an idea too. And then just go straight to members only. If you want to see them, get a membership. At least we make $3 per each person. At least we do that. So that was what I was hemming and hawing and trying to get around to. Starting tonight, and we've already put a few months worth of shows into members only, going back to like October, I think. Yeah, the last 60 shows have already been put back into members only. And so if you want to watch the show from now on, little trolls, little Pesci, little Joe, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, better have your fun while you can. And like I said, you want to fuck with me, I'll fuck back. But check your own criminal history before you do that. And if you think you're exempt from trouble, well, maybe if you got a local sheriff down here looking out for you, maybe you are. But up there, I don't think so. I don't think they take too kindly to what you're doing out of your own home. So, fuck with me. Fuck with me. I know what I do in my home. I also know there's 4 cops around here that if they want me, I'm not hard to fucking find. And I also know that the little cop that watches your show has a 3-year restraining order against him, that he cannot come within 1,000 feet of my home unless he's feeding the ducks and he wanders within 900 square feet. I gave him a little permission on that so the ducks at least get their food. So every time one of these stupid fucks has tried to fuck with me, it hasn't worked out too good. Oh, and by the way, for the guy that made the false report to PayPal, they're not real happy with you either. So keep it up, you bird-legged bitch. Your day's coming. Giving out addresses, that's a federal crime, right? It's not a federal crime to know them, though, is it? It's also not a federal crime to know what their income is, who they work for, or who they don't work for, what they own, what they don't own. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Are in the public record. Let's just put
it's amazing the things that you claim that we definitely know are not true. You know, like buying celebrities' cars that you don't have, like owning belts that you don't have, shit like that. I might want to put out an APB and look to see where your girlfriend went. Wonder where. Fuck with me, guys. Just keep fucking with me.
And
when you fuck with my families,
get ready for the freeze up. Here it comes.
What's that now?
It's just a black box where you are.
Oh, it's a black box.
Power. Yeah, it's like your power just went out.
Oh, really? No, it looks fine over here.
Rebecca, really? He was having a little bit of an image. No, all I see is a black box, and there you go.
Yeah, that's we can hear.
He was having a little bit of a episode at the very start of the show. He thinks he's okay now. We was not a work. All you guys that they were, hey, he's just working this. No, he was having a pain in his chest, not the radiating heart attack kind of pain, but pain like in here. That's my wife had those same kind of chest pains.
What's that now? You all were talking about you all were talking about me freezing up, and yeah, I'm hydrated fine.
Okay.
You all were talking about me freezing up, and everything looked fine. I could hear y'all fine. I was still on the screen, and then it went all snap. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I think it's computer related. My internet was given speeds of like 996 or something like that through the hardware.
Sometimes StreamYard just screws up too.
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But no. Coltrane put me through a bit of a physical test, and I feel better now. I was a little concerned that first few minutes of the show. Shit wasn't, and then when I started slurring my words, I went, "Oh fuck!" But when people slur their words and they're having a stroke, do they know they're slurring them?
Yeah,
sometimes.
Yeah. I knew.
It depends on where it's hitting your brain, actually.
Right. So typically with a stroke, you're going to have blurred vision. You're going to have one side of your body go weak. You'll have like your face will droop. Half your one side of your body will go completely weak.
That's why you try to raise the hands.
You can have pain in the chest. It's not always.
It was on the left side is where I was feeling it, and
that's typically heart indication. Although my wife had chest pains that we never could figure out what was causing them, and I think after we learned the cause of her death was actually she was having pulmonary embolism. She was having small blood clots that would go to her lungs.
Rebecca,
and that was causing the pain.
Which sister of yours was watching? Teresa. I didn't even know Teresa was watching the show. I have aspirin here. I almost never, ever take it because I do take blood thinners, and I think aspirin kind of does the same thing to a degree. So before I was on blood thinners, I used to take aspirin, not necessarily on a regular basis, but from time to time. But no, I do have aspirin. I just rarely, if ever take it because I take blood thinners twice a day. And now I have not.
We do have tiny strokes and heart attacks and don't even know it. Like it's just
I can see that.
Tiny ischemic accident is what they call it.
Yeah, even my son says, "God knows how many strokes you've actually had." I said, "Well, if I've had a bunch, I'm functioning fairly well considering."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my grandpa, he just went down. So he pretty much woke up in the hospital, and it took his speech, so he knew it happened, but he couldn't communicate verbally.
Could communicate it, yeah.
Well,
that was what I was getting.
My mom actually.
I might not be able to call my son to let him know what's going on, but no, he's out of town tonight, and I didn't want to interrupt that. Something he'd been looking forward to.
Since we've had your address published publicly, we'd at least to be able to call 911.
Well, maybe one of the trolls would send some help. They're over there.
Said, go to Bolin's place.
Maybe one of the trolls would want to collect the body parts, or maybe look for the money. all the money we've stolen over the years. We
Yeah,
just keep it under the bed.
Ooh, ouch. That's
aspirin acts like a blood thinner.
The executives
Rebecca.
of PayPal bring it over in a Santa sack and they just dump it under the bed.
Since Kenny's already on a blood thinners, aspirin would be actually a little redundant.
Detrimental. Yeah. I was told not to
in
do
fact,
that.
a lot of times, one of the things I learned early on in my backstage days at Global, wrestlers would take aspirin before a match if they were going to get colored.
I'll tell you who used to do that.
And bear down.
And it wasn't a star maker, but somebody else was starring their name used to do that when they knew they were going to get color that night. And I learned that back in the mid 70s.
Was he an all-star?
And if you drink a lot, alcohol.
Oh yeah.
Get a lot of alcohol for a match, you bleed easier.
That explains Tommy Rich.
Did Tommy bleed a lot? Maybe he did. So
yes, it is very scary.
So to my knowledge,
earlier.
To my knowledge, the troll will show up Tuesday at 9:05. But I did want to make it very clear. Talk with my attorney, and like I said, if you got some dirt, bring it, because I know what I've done my entire life, and if I was scared of anything, I sure fuck wouldn't be having them on the goddamn show. And apparently, everybody over on the Little Joe show have done everything they can. Especially the Perth Pussy. This has been a 6-year mission of his to try to bring me down. For what? Because I got rid of him because he was stalking my daughter-in-law. Because the guy named Harry from England was stalking my daughter-in-law. And I understand that they have put out the word to some of the trolls that have turned babyface. They put the word out to some of them. Oh, that was never us. That was the character we created. They didn't say that, but they mentioned a character they created. We didn't do that. No,
it was a word.
The police in England had 350 accounts when he denied that he'd done anything, all attached to his fucking internet server. Oh, never mind. Never mind. And he's also currently in violation of his restraining order that the police in England put on him. He is not supposed to reach out to us under any circumstances, me, Chris, or Maya. So little Harry, who still brags that he trolls this show and that he makes some of the accounts that pop up in here. He's told some of the snitch bitches. Some of these snitch bitches I've gotten rid of. I got rid of one today who sent me something he shouldn't have sent me. So, Jared, you knew better. You knew better. Bob actually went to bat.
Ready to watch them cannibalize each other too.
Yeah, Bob actually went to bat for you, but that was stupid. And I've told you, I've made it very clear here that if you associate with those Nimrod, uneducated, pot smoking, vaping, drunken dumb fucks, I don't want you over here. Hang with them. Plenty of room for you over there. They love you. Not so much over here. So you had to go. You had to go.
You talked about.
If I wanted to see their shit, I would go watch it.
Right.
But no, you had to send it to me.
Yeah.
No. Fuck up.
Particularly obnoxious thing too. So let me share some of the pictures of the trip to. We call it Filipino Disneyland. I don't know what the name of the park is, but
I do. One of the pictures has the name of it on it. I'll see if I can find it while you bring. I finally know the name of it.
Now, I'm not going to upload all these pictures because there's way too many of them, so I'm just going to share them off of the feed that I got. So there's one of the parents with one of their young kids.
Ooh, those are creepy dolls.
Yes, I am live right now.
Creepy doll kids, yes. There's the jungle exhibition. There's a lot of pictures.
I don't know how many you uploaded, but there's a lot of them.
I didn't upload any of them, so these are just, I'm sharing these off my...
Oh, okay. Well, by the way, this is what the little shitbag in California tried to put an end to.
Yeah.
And thanks to me and you getting creative, he wasn't able to do it. But that's what he tried to put an end to, is to keep 50. Oh, and did you see the letters that Vanessa wrote me about how this was the time of the life for these kids?
I did. And the other story that she told, which we'll get to here in just a minute. So.
Yeah, that monkey's real, by the way.
Those kids are very brave.
Yeah, they are.
To go up against that gorilla.
One
of them's even captured a leopard.
In mid-war.
God damn. Shit, that's some skills right there.
Got in a waist lock. Take it over.
Well, I'm glad you're showing them that way because those are clean. So yeah, this is part of the scam we run over here, folks. That we sent 53 kids to this park that your little bony-legged fuck out in California tried to make sure it didn't happen. Didn't work, did it, little buddy?
A portion of the kids there and their parents.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it! I wish that we'd stop doing this. Okay. Copyright violations.
Well, that looks like
it is Disneyland. Huh?
that looks like little Joe would try and pull that shit. A little copyright violation there.
The gondola ride.
Well, as a matter of fact, I think it looks like the Magic Kingdom when they go into the place. I mean, they are totally.
Look at that. The date, just to prove it's not previously made up.
No, there's a date right. Well, they photoshopped that.
Captain America.
It does look a lot like.
What is Captain America doing in the Philippines?
I don't know what he's doing. Is that Marvel?
Visiting Captain Philippine.
Captain Philippines. Some kids about to dive into the water. The boy on the left about to jump in.
Yeah.
Maybe he's going to try to get on the news and pretend like he saved a kid from a tiger or something like that, whatever it was.
He caught that leopard.
Okay, Sarah Hope. After checkup, we find that she needs antibiotics for 7 days. Okay, so Ruby May also needs antibiotics.
All right. So
don't they have those just walking around on the street?
Watching the show.
Yeah. The pheasant probably, or the peacock back.
Chris Brown donated $10 tonight. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah. Disneyland. There you go. It's good, David. More gorilla. Gorillas in the mist, hiding everywhere. Maja Oz.
Well, I'm still doing my show, but I
find your ass park.
YRON.
More gondola or gondola. Little Hangman Kenny Bowl.
I will write you when I'm done with my show. We're trying to raise some money to feed some families over here.
Let's go down here a little bit.
All right.
Scroll to the next group. And there's that kid in the actor capturing.
It's on one of the pictures.
Yeah.
Who that?
I'm not sure. Just one of the parents.
That's one of the parents. Yeah. As a matter of fact, we actually the official number is not 53. Apparently, we got 56 in because we got 2 more parents and 1 more kid that wasn't going to be able to go. And we even bought one of the kids a Halo. I have a picture of the Halo. I don't know that you have one.
It's in there somewhere.
Anthony Bourdain used to buy kids Halo when he would go to Manila, and he'd buy 20 or 30 kids a Halo.
Was that?
It's a dessert over there.
It's an amazing dessert that all Filipino kids just love. But they're 60 pesos each, so they're a little over $1 each. And
maybe it's Filipino Disney.
Maybe that is Filipino Disney World. They're really pushing that copyright shit, aren't they?
Yeah.
Maybe that is Filipino Disney World.
SpongeBob.
Got a little Nickelodeon action in there.
8,400 miles of fuck with it.
Well, it's a copyright violation. Don't care so much about these.
Yeah. You know what? I think they just say, "Come on over here and fuck with it if you care." I think it's like the Little Joe show. You know what? Just we don't care.
It's a live giraffe.
Yeah, there you go. They're well trained.
Zebra.
But here's the scam of that park. I found out is that no free water, and the water they sell you is not cold. There's no availability to free water.
Scoop it right out of the lake.
There's the drink, the Halo.
So that
looks like it's got candy corn bottle.
Yeah, so that's 60 pesos for that. 30 pesos for tap water, more or less.
Plain water.
So is that like an ice cream type thing?
Yeah, ice cream thing, yeah. There's the little new rules.
Right.
New rules there.
Here we go. All right. So the story that Vanessa told is that there was a young boy that could not go because his father wasn't eligible, or his single dad or something. I wasn't quite sure on the why the kid couldn't go. But dad is telling him, sorry.
You can teach me after my show. Bob's kind of taking over so I can try to find out what you're trying to tell me.
The young kid was very upset. All his classmates are going to go to this thing. And Vanessa took some of the money that we sent her for those guys to get some lunch. And she said, no, we'll cover both the young kid and the parent. for them to go. And
Yeah.
don't worry about packing a lunch because we'll cover your lunch too.
Yeah, we'll get your lunch
So-
too. And bought the kid the Halo because he
Right,
was 6
so
years old. He
These are the
He
people
never had
that
one.
we're having to help, but they are paying it forward.
Yeah,
Because
and I told her
every
she
little
was
bit that they
actually
can
being she was actually being apologetic. So I'm sorry, King. I spent some of the money that you sent me to do. I said, well, no, you did what I'd have done. You know,
Yeah.
they couldn't go. You had a little bit extra to make sure your trip was a little bit more pleasant. It still left you with about 1,000 pesos left over for you and your 2 kids. So, you know, you made sure somebody else got to go. And you got them something they'd never had before. No, you did what I'd have done. Great. And she's got a good job starting now. The good pay it's going to take about 30 days for her to get the good pay, but she's going to be making twice the Filipino average. They're starting in about 30 days.
And
She's already started training. They gave her time off to go to the park. Yeah.
Yeah. The last job that they promised her all this really good pay, they didn't tell her it was like 2 hours a week. So
Nice.
yeah. So this one is actually a full-time job, and actually it's going to be more than Kenny makes on his disability.
Like here in the States when they give you 39 hours so you can't get
It
insurance.
will be. Yeah, it's right. It's right in the ballpark. Justin is watching the show.
Hello, Justin.
Rory
Should be
thinks
in
it's very
church
interesting.
right now.
Rock has been let back into the company.
I was
For a guy that never wants to work, when he gets banned from the company, now all of a sudden he wants to work again.
Yeah, I was surprised to see him show back up on the roster. I think it's the 2K 24 license money that he's wanting to make sure he gets. He doesn't-
Now, do they have to put? They don't have to put him back on that. I wouldn't think.
I think he was already in the.
Thing should be here Monday.
Well, I think they
but
had
not
him
on
in
the
the
release
game,
version.
but they
Well, I think he was
made
supposed to be
it
on
so
the
that-
cover, wasn't he?
It's supposed to have been.
And they gave that to Cody.
right.
So yeah, he is in the game because I know he is as far as like
So-
the old school version of
I
it.
got the game and I bought it. I pre-ordered it, so I got early access to it.
You got yours already?
Yeah, got on the Xbox. So
I didn't get mine. You know why? Because I didn't order one.
pre-order it, or did you? I ordered
Yeah, I
the
pre-ordered
WrestleMania edition,
Oh no, I ordered the
just the regular
Standard.
edition.
yeah.
Bob, you know what we've never done over here? We've never done a simulcast of the Troll Show.
Let's not. Let's just
Never ever. We've never simulcasted anybody's show,
no.
especially the trolls that troll us. We've never done it. All right, unbelievable.
Let's just not.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah, let's remain entertaining.
It's easy for you to be a bigger man, but
I've also never made any drug deals live on the show. I've never done that either. Just want to clear that up. Never done it.
I'm glad. I'm proud of you, Kenny. That you.
It's awful hard to restrain.
As soon as the show's over, though, you're rushing out.
Oh, when it goes over, the door's open and the drugs are flying. God damn it. Drugs are flying.
You got your helmet with the 2 beer things and the straws.
I got a motorcycle helmet over here. So, as you all have noticed, my close friends and a couple that are not so close, have y'all noticed that I've fallen in love with my living room since I've rearranged some shit and reorchestrated some shit? The crown and the briefcase are now over there. Created a lot of room on the deck. Underdog now has room to fly. He's hanging there, by the way. He's hanging on the king sign you made me. You see that?
I see him up there. Yeah.
Yeah, he's hanging.
Oh, yeah,
The dolphin helmet goes perfectly under the king sign.
Right.
The king sign was hanging over there, so the crown and the briefcase kind of belong there. You know, because over here on the desk, it takes up a fair amount of space. And so you well, I've been told that before too. But
All right.
Dead air.
Dead air. We used to have back on the days when I did a show on
I'm
Blog.
always open to suggestions.
Kenny was a guest on our show when I was with Terry Sims. But I also had 2 other guys that shared the channel with me because I only broadcast once a week, so let the other guys do it. And one of them was called Dead Air Radio because there's nothing worse than dead air radio.
No, I can't think of anything more happy to be a part of than Dead Air Radio.
Lots of fun times. I miss those guys. Wish we could.
Not the last donation we got was the $40 from Nicole Lutzy, and that was it. So 40, 50.
Pasta tart.
That pasta tart.
Yeah. So we
She's got to be Italian.
Yeah. No, so we got a grand total of 65. So that'll take care of Ruby May and her antibiotics, I guess, because I just got informed about the antibiotics. Jen needs about $90 to take care of what she. No, I'm sorry, 65 to take care of what she needs, and I don't guess that Twitter money ever came in, did it?
It's just not so far. You might want to double check your Venmo, Kenny, because
I have checked. I mean, I'll check
your cash.
No, they're not there. No. I mean, I'm checking my list and checking it twice.
Yeah. Speaking of that, Paul RJ, I get to go in next Friday and get a crown.
I get one too in about 4 or 5 weeks.
I got a crown that's sitting right over there.
My insurance, my crown is going to be more expensive than that one. I can promise.
Oh yeah, I got $500.
Barely, because I sold my blue one for $800. So a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. It's $1,100 out of pocket for this.
Is it really?
I don't see where the insurance is doing it fucking much.
Well, it's $1,800 altogether, and the insurance is paying about $700 of it. So
for one crown.
For one crown.
Paul's lighting up in blue tonight. I've never seen that light up in blue before. Is John Paul blue too?
What's good? Yeah, it's
everybody's blue. I don't
canine. So it's got to be a different kind of crown. So it's more expensive.
Yeah, mine's a molar. So
okay.
Well,
right now we only have enough money to solve one of our 3 problems. Is anybody else going to help us out tonight? Because it is 11:02. We've been here almost 81 hours.
Yeah.
So we'll go 9 more minutes, and if anybody else, and Paul RJ did donate $15 yesterday, I believe. So we need to acknowledge Paul RJ's $15. And so if anybody else can do anything to help, and Twitter guy was a troll apparently. I read that a mile away. Anytime they ask over and over, how do I donate?
How much is it? How much do you need?
I don't like
your number.
I'll tell you, it probably was because I just blocked him on Twitter. It was probably the little shitbag out in California because I just blocked. He still had me on Twitter. I did not realize that I had not blocked him yet. And he's still there following me, wanting to know what I'm doing, what I'm posting about. So my guess, it would be the little pussy out in California. And of course, anybody. Oh, and he also claimed that he was going to post it was him and him only that tried to shut down my accounts. But that's brave. Well, he never did do that either because I checked that before I blocked him. So now that he's blocked, all of a sudden we get a comment from Twitter, which we never get comments from Twitter. So.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. We never see that before.
And then all of a sudden, a new Twitter account shows up. 1 and 1 sometimes actually does add up to 2. And I'm telling you, Joe Biden fucking lit it up the other night. And the girl that came on, remember when I was telling you what a crisis actor this girl is horrible?
Oh, yeah.
Republicans are giving her shit. Like you're sitting there, you're microwaves in the background. You're the worst actor. Oh, as a matter of fact, Bill Maher had the guy that's in Killers of the Flower Moon, the great actor. He's been in every fucking thing.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Casino. He's been in Casino. He's in
Pacino.
Not Pacino, but the other guy.
De Niro.
Robert De Niro's on. And he's talking about seeing this girl. So Bill Maher says, do you think she might need some acting lessons? And he goes, in that De Niro face, like, oh, God. But even Republicans are shitting all over her as to how bad she did. And
that was terrible.
My thing was, I've never seen anything phonier. Oh,
yeah.
This phony Bible thumping, holding hands at dinner bullshit.
The crap with the
children of
terrible thing going on in America.
Yeah.
And this girl was raped.
Oh my God.
Keep telling me about it. She was raped over. But she's the same person that if that girl got pregnant, wants her to have the baby.
Well, and this person that she talked to was raped and sex trafficked in Mexico, not in the U.S. in 2004, not 2000. 24.
24, yeah, 20 years ago.
But she conveniently left out those minor facts.
Yeah, and let me bring up one other fact. And I pointed this out the other day, and I said, and I pointed this out without knowing the real numbers, just knowing what makes sense. And I said, I guarantee you that there are it's 20 to 1, 30 to 1, 50 to 1, the crimes that are committed by people born in America, as opposed to people that are here undocumented, or if you want to call them illegal, like they do on that other show. They're illegals, King. How do you know? You can just tell, King. Oh, that's not racist. That's not racist. No, you can just tell they're illegal. Okay.
Well, those are the people that aren't trying to draw very much attention.
There's a guy on Fox News in the morning. I forget. He's one of the ones that now has the 8 o'clock slot, and he's on there with the 5 or whatever. And he says, there were some illegals going through my dumpster this morning in New York. And she looks at him. She says, how do you know they were illegal? And he looks at her in the words of Little Joe on the other show. You can just tell. He didn't say it. He didn't say it like Little Joe did. You can just tell they were illegals. It was obvious. So, but when Little Joe was telling us about the illegals in his neighborhood, well, how do you know they were? Did you stop them and frisk them? Did you get documents? No, you can just tell. Not racist at all. No, not at all.
Yeah, some Nova said too, something like that.
Nova said he just didn't want them here.
Oh, okay.
Well, what's your problem with Mexicans? I just don't want them here. Oh, but he's not a racist. He's not a racist.
$25 a pound fruit.
The guy out in California who aligns himself with racists, who caters himself to racists and homophobes. He bought a car from a anti-Semite racist piece of shit, Elon Musk. He supported Ron DeSantis, who could not be more racist or homophobic if he fucking tried. If you looked up in the dictionary racist, I think him and Trump's picture would be in there side by side on each side of the word. But I'm not racist. I'm not racist because I have an Indian girlfriend. Well, what are you now? What are you now, bitch? So if you're still simulcasting, you shouldn't be. But we'll give you some shit to talk about, dumb fucks. All right. Where was I going with it? I was going somewhere with this. Oh, so if we want to deport every single criminal that comes across the border, and it's horrible and it's terrible, we got to get rid of them. We got to send them back to where they came from. We got to get them out of the United States because they're over here committing crimes. Well, what do we do with and let's say it's 1 out of 50. I bet it's lower than that. Out of the crimes that are actually committed in America, they're wanting you to think this border crisis they're creating. They're making states that are nowhere near the fucking border, and there's only 4 or 5 cities to where they ship the migrants to. So 4 or 5 cities out of all the cities in the United States that are getting the overflow of the border states. And I haven't even noticed that their crime rates go up because of that. Finding a place to put them all has been the goddamn problem. Give them a fucking job. Let them earn money. Give them a visa. Give them a work visa. Give them a way to work and pay taxes. That's what they're here for. That's what they want to do. They're not coming here so they can commit crimes and get deported and never be allowed back again. That's not why they're fucking coming here. They're all packing drugs. Oh, really? They all come across the border. They're all lined up to come in here legally, packing drugs. You stupid motherfuckers. And you all believe
drug mules I've ever known are all white.
Yeah, yeah. So we start doing for the Americans who are committing crimes. The American that murders the little girl. The American that sells drugs to a kid that overdoses and dies. What do we start doing to them? They outnumber the migrants 49 to 1, give or take a few numbers. What do we do to them? Where do we send them? Where do we ship them off to? Got to do something to them too if we're going to get rid of all of them.
To the worst place in the world, West Virginia.
West Virginia. Well,
sorry,
Alabama's a strong fucking second these days. Now, you sent me a little something today about the Florida rising up on DeSantis. Not Kenny.
Yeah, so there were several bills that were put forth in the Florida legislature that just a couple of years ago would have passed pretty easily. And let me find that article because I don't remember the exact details.
Good night, Rebecca.
Good night, Rebecca. Good night, Rebecca.
Thank you, Rebecca. Be good. Well, I mean, I'm still here, so that's a step in the right direction.
Yeah. So
Can you imagine how excited they were on that other show when they thought I was going to die? I bet they were just having a field day.
there
They
was
were throwing confetti and shit.
a bill to ban rainbow flags from public buildings in Florida.
Yeah.
Voted down. There was another bill that would have banned the removal of Confederate monuments. Voted down. Another bill that would have required transgender people to use their sex assigned at birth on their driver's licenses. Voted down. Although
It's
the
a
state
bunch of
Department
bills to hurt people's feelings. In other words, like
another bill proposed forbidding local and state governments from using the preferred pronouns from people.
By the way, Becky Adcock donated $10 on her way to the door.
Thank you, Becky.
On the Venmo.
So
Jaded Entertainment was
a year ago.
That helps. Jaded Entertainment with a little money though.
Must
Crazy
have
to the
not
sky.
been winners this time.
Racist, probably racist.
a little bit.
I understand.
I hate stupid white people. I know where to go to find them. I know where to go to find the stupid white
Outside.
people. Outside Cleveland.
Outside anywhere. Yeah.
Catch me outside. Catch me outside.
So there are some people that are
How about that?
starting to get a little tired of the war on woke.
Yeah. It's apparently
They don't know what the hell it means.
well, most of them cannot give you the definition of it.
No.
Most of them cannot even give you the definition.
It's like liberal, used to be that was the insult. You're just a liberal.
Mhm.
There was an ad here not too long ago, one of the Republican primaries that, literally was, I'm just going to make up a name, David Graham. David
Graham.
David Graham. He's so conservative. He makes conservatives look conservative. He is the most conservative that's ever been conserved in America. He's more conservative than the conservatives.
Yeah, he conserves.
His opponent, he's a liberal heterosexual.
That'll take you. By the way, we have a message from Vanessa. Just watching your show. I can't comment because it's members only. I just want to thank you, King, Bob, your friends and fans for making, and the Coal Train for making this possible. Thank you in behalf of the parents, kids, the school. Thank you. By the way, they were kind of joking, but then again, they might be serious. They want to know if you can help the kids have food for their graduation in May. I did tell her earlier that we would look into that.
Starve, brats.
Oli says no. Starve, you little bitches, starve. That was bound to be a lot less expensive than what we just did. That would be my guess.
Got to be cheaper than
they just want some spaghetti and a cold bottle of fucking water. That's all they want.
It's got to be cheaper than a basketball court. That's for damn sure.
Basketball area.
Yeah. That's
well, a basketball idea of a court.
Annex.
Well, there's shit there that only makes me mad to talk about it. So, man. Save that one for another show. I'll never have another stroke. All right, 1 hour 33 minutes. I think the people have done what they're going to do. Thank you, Cold Train, for kind of trying to help save the night there. I appreciate that.
Always.
Let's see.
Dun 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 dun.
The food would cost. I got an update because you're still watching the show. The food would cost about 2,500 pesos, King, to feed about 20 kids, including the visitors. So we could probably look at maybe trying to raise, and this is in May. We could probably look at raising 3,000 pesos, be $60. That's down the road. And so why don't we just bow up? Fuck me, you, and Bob can do that in May. Sorry, Bob. And in case no one else does.
I don't teach anymore, Kenny.
$20 a piece, we feed about 25 kids for their graduation.
Couldn't pay for my tuition because of all those damn kids and their food.
All them goddamn kids, fuck. Goddamn. Bolin would have never got to send those kids to Disney World if it weren't for those meddling donors. God damn it. I said I was filming in the Filipino Disney World. I didn't realize that
Really was kind of a
Had Disney shit all over the place.
Maybe they got a licensing agreement, license agreement with
Or
them.
maybe they just put it up and said, "Screw it, come after us,
Fuck
Disney."
you. Yeah. Like
That's
that
what a lot
troll
of
show.
wrestlers do in Mexico. They take a lot of the American songs and basically dare them to sue them because there's so much shit you got to go through to get into the Mexican copyright law. So,
by the way, according to the snitch bitches that snitch on the other show, this is the 4th time in a row they have simulcast my show.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know what's the matter
It
with
just shows that you don't have your own material.
Well, it does show that.
Or you just play video games, chatting to whoever the fuck's in the background.
I don't know. Oh well. Time will tell.
Tonight, will the troll show?
Will the troll? I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how the conversation went. I guess I'll know by Tuesday, and we'll give them a 15-minute countdown. We'll start the show and 9:05 on Tuesday, and if by 9:30, I think 25 minutes is fair enough. And if the troll hasn't shown up, then maybe they decided they didn't want to bring their A game. And if they show up, then I'm assuming they think they got something. And like I said, I don't give a fuck. But if you bring something, you better be able to prove it in a court of law.
Bob, you should make a graphic like the mystery man, like the shadowy figure with the question mark on it.
Oh no, he's gonna come on and show his face if he's coming on. There ain't gonna be no mystery man.
Yeah, we'll just put it up over the.
Yeah, no, there ain't gonna be no mystery man.
So
over on the troll show, they're trying to guess who the troll is on the troll show.
Yeah,
You think they would know? You think they would know?
It might.
Oh, they got their money on broke ass.
I'll do that. No, they don't. They know better. Because broke ass is in bed with the other one. And I've already made it clear who I'm coming after. Why would I come after the guy that it don't add up? It don't. They know better. And I'm telling you, they probably have a good idea who it is. Because it's the troll show. They know the trolls. They harbor all of them. And apparently broke ass got in bed with the first pussy. Hope he liked it. One of them's a pussy and the other one's a dick. So, they
go together.
Might have been a match made in heaven. I don't know. But, and then the host of the show's lying about it for a year or two. We love the king. Now we get rid of 80% of them. Well, the 20% you kept wasn't a good idea.
And the worst of the possible worst.
The worst of the worst. The English boy, the Perth pussy, and I told you guys from the beginning, the little California nut job with the bony legs, and the ex-girlfriend. I knew she was leaving him. Are now the worst of the worst. He now aspires to be the guy that brings me down because he's so smart with that Harvard education and everything, which he only proved himself to be a blithering fucking idiot when he did come on over here. Well, I don't like AOC. Why is that? She's disingenuous. Oh, well, there you go. But
supports the guy that can't physically smile to save his life.
Keep supporting the anti-Semite and the homophobic racist. There you go. She's disingenuous. Okay. All right. You're brilliant. All right. So, I think we've done all the damage that we can do here for tonight.
Public service announcement. Spring forward tonight, unless you're in Arizona.
Finally, the clocks will move forward, and there'll be an extra hour. It'll be daylight here till almost 8 o'clock tomorrow.
Although
I hate that in Arizona because I have to come Pacific time now.
Although I understand that in Alabama, the clock's going to go backwards to 2000. And
Arizona don't move at all.
So you're only 2 hours behind me now, but as of tomorrow, in a couple hours, under 3 hours, you'll be 3 hours behind me.
Yep.
See, so that helps you or hurts you with this show? Probably helps you, I guess, right?
It depends on the day.
Sound like the trolls. It depends on the day. But no, I cannot guarantee the troll will be here Tuesday. I was out of the loop on the conversations with my attorney. He was just making sure it's clear to them. If you make an accusation, better make it stick. So if he shows up Tuesday, we'll give him till 9:30. And if he shows up, I went to the Yeah, that's kind of when from where we were in 2018 is to where we are now, and let's face it, Wendy's was trying to do something here in Kentucky. I don't know if they were trying to do it nationwide. Wendy's tried to do a thing to where they were going to have the time of day pricing, right? And they were trying to make the Wendy's single combo be like $15 at a certain time of day for a single price of the
11:30 and
but peak
high
day,
demand times.
It was between $15 and $20 for that combo. And apparently the people rose up on that shit and they backed out of that the next day. And apparently other restaurants were considering doing it too. Did you show the new? Well, it's been you know what? Most of the Filipinos have shown it in their stories. I've said it to anybody I gave a shit about.
The Team Bolin one?
Yeah. I thought he did a good job on that. The dragon. Do you have? Yeah. Well, we'll show that real quick if Bob has it.
I'll have to find it because I didn't know where it came from.
Well, I knew Bob wasn't on Team Bolin, so I didn't bother to send it to him. I don't even know that he has it.
I probably don't.
I knew Bob was anti-Team Bolin.
Yeah, I'm on Team Coltrane.
Yeah, you're on.
He's a Coltrane hoe.
You're on Team Troll Show. You're on Team Troll Show. I know where you hang out at. Yeah. You're probably blowing dope, just ain't telling me about it. You're probably dang. Give me a minute.
No, are you guys taking those reefer pills?
I don't know. But no, it's a good logo. As a matter of fact, everybody that got it, a lot of people added it to their stories. And now whether Michigan Mike did or not, I don't know. But a lot of people added it to their stories.
Well, Paul sent it my way. You got me on Facebook.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't send you one either?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it says Team Bolin made with a dragon and it looked pretty good. So I sent it to a lot of people, and then they're, and apparently I skipped the co-host.
It might be in a pile somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I send a lot of shit, but Vanessa was very thrilled. You showed all the pictures tonight. I kept calling it Filipino Disney World, and I thought I was over exaggerating it. Apparently, I wasn't.
Evidently not.
Mickey Mouse is there. How much more goddamn Disney do you want with fucking Mickey Mouse? Donald was there. No pants on. Kind of an
America visiting Captain Filipino.
Donald was there with no pants on. What do you do?
Filipino. But why is it when he gets out of the shower though he has a towel wrapped around him?
Well, he doesn't want to show all of his feathers.
What I wonder is what happens when SpongeBob goes to the shower?
Oh man, that's got to be death, right?
One of the Filipinos was watching your show, and you said you're having chest pain. So sad to hear that. Always take care of yourself. Don't do too much thinking too late. Too much thinking yourself. Don't much thinking, and you need rest, sweetie. Oh, well, that's very kind of her to say that. Well, one of the people now you all apparently were monitoring the troll show when I was having some concerns. What was the chatter over on the troll show?
From the comments I saw, he's pulling a Fred Sanford.
Oh, he's pulling a Fred. Oh, yeah, that's what I.
But there was some real concern from some. There was a couple. There was a couple.
I just dipped in and dipped out.
Yeah, there were a couple that.
No, I got news for you. I don't think that's funny. If anyone pulled it on me, I'd be real fucking hot about it. I'd probably block the person that pulled it. I wouldn't. Don't make me think you're gonna fucking die if you just fucking. I mean, what I did in the chair the other day, that was stupid shit. Everybody knew what the fuck I was doing. But when I'm halting the show for several minutes in a rain delay, trying to see if I'm gonna go to the fucking hospital or not. No, that's and what would I fucking gained out of that? I didn't see any donations come through. Oh, Bolin's done. As a matter of fact, we had none. So if I was working a heart attack, it got me nothing. Because when I looked at I damn near died. Well, we don't have to donate to that fucking show no more. I think that
was a Fritz Von Erich on him.
Team Scooby be a good team. Fritz Von Erich. Fritz Von Erich, he said.
Fritz faked that. No, Fritz faked the heart attack. One of the big Christmas shows.
I remember as a kid watching that and thinking, no.
Now I have to take it back. In the art of television, I did fake a heart attack to get out of a match. They made me wrestle a match, so I faked a heart attack in the ring. No, Bolin, that's bullshit. you ain't having a heart attack right before this match. I'm thinking I can't do it.
Oh dear.
Kevin having a little bit of issues over there.
Put a
Well,
fire
I
out.
just
Damn.
the router fell down. Oh my god! Shit.
Just right now?
Apparently so.
Damn, man.
Um,
That is not good luck.
yeah, pink and orange, pink and teal. Pink and teal is probably even better. That's Miami Heat colors.
Team
And
Scooby.
Paul's a basketball fan.
Oh, did you order that jersey I sent you?
I haven't yet, but it's in my cart because
I have
got
the
a lot,
white version in my cart.
because I got a lot of stuff that I'm going to buy for a penny,
Uh-huh.
and I'm also using that pay in 4 thing. But I'm
Okay.
currently going to pay in 4 that's running me $19, and that came out today. So I got 2 more $19 payments to make because I'm making the big money over here. I should just go into the bed and just pay the whole thing off is what I should do. But so I got it in the paying 4 over 6 weeks, right? You pay the $19 down, and then they take 3 more payments over 2 weeks, and then you pay it off. So I've got a cart loaded up with about another $20. It'll be 4 $20 payments or whatever. And Polka's in there. They did have a triple X.
Oh, okay.
Now I ordered a triple X jacket, and I cannot get that far. I ordered 2. I got I'm giving 1 to what?
I'm doing my Rene Dupree imitation.
Are you doing your Renee? I ordered
As he does the show.
yeah, I ordered Renee's sleeping right now. I ordered 2 jackets that didn't fit, and I think one of them I'm going to give to a friend who's done a lot for my family over the years. So I think I'm going to give him one of them. And then I have a green one that has white sleeves and green. And I might auction that one off on the show. For whoever wears a large or an extra large, it would probably fit them pretty good. If you're a triple X, it ain't going to fit you. If you're a double X, it's questionable. I would say large or extra large. And
really, man, you got to get them to bathroom.
Thick smoke got the tree on fire in the planter. Well, okay. Is the router still working? I would say not. He's on the show. I mean, I hate to take the blame for that. Was the show so exciting? You just kicked the router into a potted plant? God damn.
Bolin wasn't having. He didn't have a heart attack.
And we do have the Wednesday commitment out of John Paul. He's donating 60. And if there anybody out there who could even make a commitment to 30, and I'll cover Jin's medicine, but she really needs help. She's got some bad shit going on. But it's going to take about $90 to get her doing good again. Is anybody else out there will commit 30 Wednesday? Because John Paul's got 60 coming, and I'll take that 90 and take care of her, because we still got to take care of Jeanette's rice and her gas. That's another 90. And then we got Ruby May's situation taken care of. And then another 30 came in. So that will drop. It sounds like Steiner math again. That will drop Jeanette's situation from 90 to 60. Bob owes me some money. He didn't realize he owed me.
Apparently. Kenny's like, Bob, we're gonna pay you back for the
court.
Basketball court. You owe me $150.
Basically, I was trying to have Bob cover my $150 commitment, and I didn't see it that way when I was doing it. What are you doing, Steiner math? I know Steiner's got pretty good math. We checked him. Mine didn't check out so well. So instead of owing Bob the $300, I owed him $375 is what I owed. I was trying to. No. It was. I don't know. It was off.
It matter.
It was off. It was all right. So there we go. So do I have a $30 commitment from anybody before we go off the air? We'll give it 2 minutes. Anybody?
I don't know who's left. Well, there's 31 people. Oh, now 30. Now they're dropping. Kenny wants
he just asked for money. He just asked for money.
It's like a tally.
Yeah. The numbers are dropping. Don't. Believe it or not, it is. Oh, he says the router's still working.
Oh,
God damn. Wow, and caught fire. That's I need to know the
donations again.
That's a badass router.
Shout out. Kevin Marr, $5. Craig,
You got to need me to read them because it'd be easy.
Go ahead and read them because
Let me break
I've got all of them.
Hang on here. Let's see here. We have and how much came in here? I think actual donations. I think was just the 5, right?
We got $1.99 from Braden Lacefield to
7.
The doctor.
Yeah, Braden got carried away.
5 from DJ Eric.
He thought I was dying and donated $2. Call your
But we did get a new member in D. Irwin, a new member in Atheist Brony, and
Atheist Brony
his membership. So,
am I the only one that has a YouTube account with his real name on it? I might be the only one.
You and me both, brother.
It might be it. Let's see. Tyler C with $10.
I bet Rebecca Alger's name's right.
That
is her real name.
Chris sent 10. Nicole Letsy sent 40. That was the big one of the night. Service at PayPal. That was Jaded Zen Entertainment with the biggest and only donation on PayPal tonight. And Rebecca donated $10. Rebecca Algier Adcock. Never minus cock. Adcock.
Jaded Zen with the 10, 5, 10, 20, 90, 100.
Throw me down for 190.
100. Put me down for that. I'm not going to donate that much, but put me down for that.
Put me down for Kenny's $2.3 million that he now has under the bed. We'll just see.
It's good on paper anyway, right?
And like I said, and John Paul, of course, we do have
I'm invested.
That's my 401k plan.
Well, folks,
fortunately, it's pretty close.
29 of you remaining. It's 11. But remember, for those of you that have a clock, and I have one in my house that I will have to adjust. The one in my bedroom is a clock. I don't know where I got this fucking clock. It's a digital clock radio, AM, FM. It's got a light built into it that if you tilt it, it'll beam the time on the ceiling. Mm-hmm. Or if you aim it to your wall, it'll do that. But my ceiling's just so tall.
Oh, like a hologram type thing?
Yeah, because I've got 13-foot ceilings. And by the time the beam gets up to the ceiling, it's a little blurry. It's made more for the 8 to 10-foot ceiling.
You think the microwave would have the smartness to do daylight savings time?
No, the microphone, though they do. So I got 2. Yeah, I got to reset the microwave here in a little bit. I forgot about the microwave.
Microwave and the stove.
And the clock cars. Car clocks you got to adjust.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't seen a clock yet in a car that can adjust itself.
$96,000 for Porsche. I got to change the time myself.
Yeah, now I got that 9 1/4-inch screen in the car.
That should come with somebody that does it for you.
A little German guy comes over and goes,
"You're fucking time. You think your car could, right?
Lives in the trunk.
Yeah, with Volvo. One of them little, might work.
Swedish guy pops out.
What we did tonight, it certainly beats nothing.
Skylo comes in.
Hello.
Skylo. Hi, little baby Choco. Let me see.
Rails.
We'll show pictures of my beautiful living room.
Jaded Zen podcast. We're so off the rails.
Yeah, we'll.
What are we going to show pictures of?
My beautiful. There we go.
The Express.
Well, we had a big house in here, about 80 people that were all excited to hear about it. Or maybe an update on the troll. I don't know who they were here to see.
Yeah, the Kenny Bolin one-man show.
Well, the only man that sent in a real picture. Lawler from 1984. You got Ricky Morton from his high school senior yearbook.
Yeah.
Bill Dundee from about 82. Dutch from about
actually handsome.
Handsome Jimmy, actually handsome. Could have been in movies or something there. Austin Idol. Not anymore, dude. I'm the only one. Not all that much younger than those guys. Well, Bill's 80. Dutch is 74, Lawler 74. I think Austin's 74, isn't he? Aren't 3 of those guys 74?
I believe, yes. 3 of them.
Handsome Jimmy's 80. Tommy Rich is 73 or 4. And no way Tommy Rich is as old as Lawler.
No, Tommy Rich is 68.
When was he born?
He was 18 and when?
Yeah, Tommy's only a couple, 3 years older than me, I think.
Yeah, I think Tommy was 60.
Hey, Google. How old is Tommy Rich?
67 years old.
Okay, yeah. So he's technically 4 years right now. Says he's born July 26. Well, you know what? He's damn near 4 years older than me then. Yeah, because right after I had my birthday, his is up in July. So yeah, I guess technically he is 4 years older. Dr. Bill Irwin, you going to donate for us tonight, buddy? We got Dr. Bill. You going to pledge 30 for Wednesday?
We need Wild Bill Irwin to come in and bed.
Well, I figured Dr. Bill is just as good. What do you think?
Yeah, I got a Dr. Bill.
We gained 6 viewers when we told him we were going away. Do you think the trolls came over here maybe?
Quick, let's get in before they go members only so we can watch it. We can rewind it.
All right. Well,
you too can own the Star Maker exclusive shoe.
Yeah. We're selling those for $5.99 a pair. I was going to make them cheaper than Trump's, but I got a flag on mine, so we're going to make them $5.99. We're also a tassel, you could say, and we're going to put out that little memo that Trump put out with his shoes. You may or may not get a pair of these. Consider it a campaign, and in this case, a Filipino donation. That's right. So if you want to pay $600 for a pair of those, you may or may not get a pair.
You won't get that.
You may or may not.
We will not
get the contribution to the show.
I'm debating whether to take my crown to the show with Lawler because we're supposed to roast Lawler, or at least some of us are. I have told him I don't want to do it if he's not,
that makes it a little less fun.
It takes a little of the fun out of it. Now, if it was Dutch, I'd be up for all the hey, everybody else have to see. I got this shit. Just let me handle Dutch. I got him.
By the way, on that picture, it looks a lot like Billy Jack Haynes.
Which one?
In that old picture you just showed.
Of me?
No, of Dutch.
Of Dutch. There's some Jack Haynes. There's Jack Haynes in there.
Dutch used to wear that hat.
We'll have to ask Dutch if he's murdered his wife recently.
Now, if I show.
It's a joke, Dutch. Just a joke. Jesus.
Yeah, be careful. You know how jokes go about Dutch on this show.
He does not like jokes on this show.
Not on this show, he don't, or other shows. If I showed my high school picture, I could look almost as cute as Dutch. Let me look at my branding. Do I have anything of me from that era? This would be about it. That's as close to Dundee, and you can tell that was a hot day because my hair ain't doing good.
You're a little shiny in the face too.
Got that
shiny. Yeah, that's. I was 17 there. Lawler was 27. I was 17, and I was 17 there wearing Lawler's tights. One arm body slam. I dare you. Who can do it? Nobody. Just me.
Yeah, I think we need to get. So we're going to ban this picture.
Well,
I blur his face out.
I'm trying to rehabilitate him because it ain't going to be long before they put him back into. His lawyers are going to sue, and him and Brock will be tagging up at WrestleMania 66 or whatever. So that's what we made tonight. $980. There it is. It was a good night. Cornette's. If y'all want to know where Cornette slept every night from until he got in the wrestling business, that was his bed. Yeah. And the bed stayed behind when he moved to Nashville. I moved him to Nashville. But that is the core. And off to the right of that picture was Jimmy's filthy, dirty ass 19-inch Zenith television on a TV stand. And when the first time I went over there, the color was not adjusted. It was almost like watching a black and white TV. So I got some Windex. He said, well, you can't clean those with Windex. It would ruin the screen. I said, no, you stupid fuck. I clean mine with Windex all the time. And dust. If you can see you can't see my face. Dust was thick. If dust was about an inch thick, dust was that fucking thick on the TV screen. So I cleaned the screen, and it already looks 100% better. And then I get, and this is when they had the little rolling dials to adjust your
knobs that you had to change.
Yeah. Oh, this wasn't the knob. These were underneath a little panel, and they were rolling little, not knobs, but rolling little wheels.
Rolly wheels, yeah.
Rolly wheels. So you had to adjust the rolly wheel, and I gave it color, intent, and contrast. And then all of a sudden, it looks like you had a fucking new television. You sure you just didn't ruin my TV? I said, no, you now no longer have a black and white TV. You have a Zenith color TV. Now that we've got all the dirt and dust off from it, and now that your colors have been, it's color, Jimmy. There's nothing wrong with your set. It's now color. And that was my first visit to his house. and I had to I looked at the TV and
Does he still have that Zenith 19-inch TV in his house?
I had a 25-inch black and white console, and he had the 19-inch color. Yeah, he had the 19-inch color. So
yeah, that's what he watches AEW on. So
still
more
with the antenna.
God damn it, Stacy's moving up. I would not doubt it one bit. All right, well, we went. Well, the trolls are thrilled. They got to do a 2-hour simulcast tonight. They probably just having a ball over there. So, all right. Well, this is going to members only, folks. From now on, once the live show is over, I don't give a fuck about the views. If you want to see the show, get a goddamn membership. If you don't, I don't give a fuck. Can I sound any more clear than that? So until Tuesday night at 9:05 p.m., maybe a troll here, maybe not. I don't know. He's invited.
Eastern Daylight Time.
Yeah, Eastern Daylight Time.
EDT.
Gonna be early for you, Coltrane. Gonna be early for you.
Yeah, it's all right.
But until 9:05 Eastern, it's daylight time, right? Or are we saving? No, savings time.
We're in saving right now.
What are we now?
Eastern Daylight. We're in Standard Time. You're in Eastern Standard
And
Time.
I've been posting EDT all year long.
Yeah, that was incorrect.
Who gives a shit? All right.
Eastern. Yeah, I thought it was an
I should have been putting. I should have been sponsored by the EST because that's what we were.
Yeah, you should call it EBT. It's Eastern.
That should have been Bianca time, EST.
Yeah.
Tiffy time.
So I've been posting it wrong all year. So finally, I'm going to be correct the next time I post the show.
What was that?
Why did you never correct me, Bob? That's your job to correct me when I'm wrong. I know your job.
I tried that once. I tried that once, and I got suspended for 6 weeks. So
I had to come back with a road dog or a yellow dog.
It was like a month. It was not 6 weeks. But
nah, it would have been nice.
Midnight Rider.
I just tried to give him very little to do. Just correct me when I'm wrong, Bob. Were you wrong? No, I was not wrong, Bob. Shut up. I was not wrong. So I was watching comments on Dutch's show, and they were all, you bored, Bob? You trying to get it?
No, I keep hitting the end stream and undoing it.
Yeah. So the people that don't like me over on Dutch's show, he actually reads the comments. Like, I'm not supposed to look at the comment, and then he actually responds to them. And I'll go down and I'll answer 20, 30 in a row because they're all negative, of course. He thinks awfully highly of himself. Who the fuck is he? What did he ever do? He's a nobody. And I've noticed they all watch the entire show because they know everything I said for the whole show.
Oh yeah.
And I've been on over there a 3 times. So I just like responding to the marks. I mean, I enjoy doing it. So until Tuesday night, Bob, get ready for the Coltrane, for Bob Hazelwood, and for the potential show up of the troll. I'm Kenny the Starmaker Bolin, and I did say.